If you're selling peptides at your clinic, there's a federal rule changing this summer, and I bet most clinic owners have no idea it's about to happen. July 22nd and 23rd, the FDA is going to look at the current status of availability of BPC 157, TB 500, KPV, DSIP, Cmax, and Epitalon. So here's the deal with peptides right now. There's two different kinds of pharmacies that are allowed to make this stuff. A 503B basically can't touch peptides right now because the only way they would be allowed to is if the peptides were on a shortage list, which semaglutide and tirzepatide briefly were, but were removed in February 2025. Then you've got 503A pharmacies, and they can only make what's on the FDA's approved list. So back in 2023, the FDA flagged a whole batch of the popular peptides for safety review, which basically pulled them off the table. So the ones that were flagged, you shouldn't be able to get right now. However, we all know what's happening. Most people are getting them from sketchy internet drug dealers, like people were selling medical cannabis in 2015 online. Crazy. Anyway, here's the part that nobody's watching. The FDA's advisory committee meets July 23rd and 24th to decide whether some of these go back onto the list. They are set to review BPC 157, TB 500, KPV, DSIP, Cmax, and Epitalon. All pretty popular ones, but still not the Retta one that everyone wants right now, and you can actually live stream this event you want. And until a peptide is actually added to that list and removed from the warning list that the FDA has, it's not cleared. It doesn't matter that a pharmacy will happily sell it to you. So if you're a physician, make sure you know the risks you're taking and you're having your patients sign the appropriate documentation that protects you. And if you're a patient looking into peptides, make sure you talk to a physician about it and not just order it from an internet weed dealer who makes you consent to research policies before ordering. Hope this helps. If you or your friends have been talking about peptides, or if you're a provider who's looking for insight and information on the legalities and rules behind this, feel free to share this video.